Hey, everyone, just make as much noise as possible for this episode. I'm just kidding.
Wait, we're on. We've been on
for 20 seconds.
Oh damn!
It says 58.
Oh, 58 seconds.
What
I
the
just
fuck?
hit it and walked around.
So what I was saying is, Logan has not said anything, and I called him a little bitch on Twitter.
Damn.
Yeah, what do you think about that? What's
Okay,
going
so
on with
listen, I'm not one for talking shit, and we agreed on his podcast that I wasn't going to talk shit because it's like, oh, we'll keep it cool.
Yeah.
But bro, you cannot call someone out, anyone out, and then like to my face he said, you guys should accept my challenge. I said, I do accept your challenge, and then you go radio silent. That fucks with like me. You know what I mean?
It makes you think that you're like,
no,
a,
listen. I got excited for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got pumped. Flew out my coach. He was gonna come out regardless. Now he's gonna be co-host on the podcast video, and then like I'm getting all this shit in line, bro. I kind of changed little parts of my life for it because I was like so hype on it, and then you just go radio silent.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. Who knows? Maybe he's doing shit behind the scenes. And he's gonna pop out and be like, "Yo, I'm ready. Let's go," which would be cool. I'm down.
Yeah.
I fell off my longboard going 40, and I'm still down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like to just like talk shit. You know what I mean? Because then you look ignorant. But I did do my research, and look what I found. Look at definition of little bitch. Read it.
Someone who talks large but then can't follow through, constantly bitching out.
So that's why I call him a little bitch, because
That's
Accurate.
by definition.
By,
yeah.
that's what's going on in this situation right now. That's
By
how he's going
definition
about
of
it,
the
so.
phrase.
LB.
Yes. Wait, what?
LP's an
LP,
LP.
LB, little bitch.
A little bitch. LP little.
Nah,
LB little. No.
I think shit
No,
talking.
dude. Like, yeah. I'm not talking shit anymore. I'm
Nah,
just,
shit talking's crucial to a fun event.
It
You know what I
is.
mean?
It is.
shit talking is something you do when you're born in New Jersey.
You gotta
also.
do it.
So,
Yeah, we're all jerks.
so whatever. And also, I'll say it to your face.
You will.
Yeah.
is good.
I mean, I called him out to his face on his podcast.
Yeah, which is a great moment. At least we have.
I was
that,
gonna
you know.
tweet, but I'm like, nah, I'm not for typing. Like, I'm gonna fucking just say it.
So yeah,
Which is cool.
Ryan is a 4-time. Not you, Ryan. This is gonna be confusing. Okay, so
We need nicknames.
how do
here.
we? How do we go about this? We're gonna need nicknames, because if you're gonna be a co-host and Ryan, the fuck? Two Ryan co-hosts and two twins.
It's twins and Ryan.
Yep. We have distinguishable voices, which is good.
Oh, for sure.
So I mean, that part's not bad. It's just like maybe we call one of us R or Rye. You know, like
Yeah.
something
That's a
like
little.
that.
Still
I call both
confusing.
It is a little
Rye.
confusing, but
Damn.
We need nicknames, bro. I mean, we can call the other Ryan. We can call his last name, which is
Caroli.
Caroli.
Okay.
Or we
that's
can call
true.
you Abe.
I hate my last name.
Okay,
for some
well, I
reason.
won't- I won't be
Because it
doing
also sounds like a first name.
Yes,
and I
that's
don't want to
why.
confuse
If
anyone.
my last name was Crowley, I would let you call me Crowley all
Dude,
day.
I think Caroli is one of the sickest last names.
it is.
All right, so we're going with it.
You know, like I've gotten jealous of last names back in the day, just because I feel like my name was fast. It's a very quick
No,
name.
Abe is a sick last name.
Abe is
Is-
dope,
I
bro.
just feel so
Abe
quick,
is,
bro.
Dude, Abe is like historical.
It is historical.
It's fucking sick, dude.
Abe Link. Abe Lincoln is the sickest name.
I would rather be.
How do you feel
Abraham-
about Dolan?
I love Dolan. Dolan to me, and it's a sports team owner, which is just fantastic. So
Yeah.
Knicks, yeah.
It's straight to the point. Dolan.
Dolan. It's like there.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, Dolan. I don't know. In the beginning, I was like, because I was like, when I started getting like Vine followers and shit, and then people would, the more you say someone's name, the more like just regular it becomes to hear. Like, dude, I'll be like, yo, can you put this in the Dolan Twins bag? I'll literally say that.
yeah.
Like to my assistant, I'll be like, hey, can you get the Dolan Twins laptop? And like, it's fucking me. You know what I mean? But Dolan Twins is like just a name
It's
of
like
like
a brand thing now. It's like
yeah,
a thing.
it's,
Yeah.
it's weird. So,
Yeah.
but like, I guess it didn't in the beginning. I didn't hear the ring to it, but now it's just so off the tongue that I guess it works. When we went to Ireland, bro, everyone was like, "Oh, Dolan, you from the fucking?" Because I guess in northern Dublin or Northern Ireland, outside of Dublin, there's like a lot of Dolans there. It's like the common. It's like the Smith of Northern Ireland.
So how did that happen? Is that like people marrying their cousins or some shit?
No,
I mean, but how does it
think
happen? How does there be like
Just a lot of guys in a family.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of men. Also, there's like in Ireland back in the day. I don't know if they still do it, bro. I just know that my family that came over from Ireland and from Italy had like 13 siblings in each family, and Ireland was a huge farming place, so they had like a lot to
like,
help the
help
farm.
out, yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So like maybe there's a lot of boys, therefore a lot of Dolans.
How many kids are you trying to have?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Realistically, how many genuinely?
4, I think.
Four.
4. I could do 5, bro.
I'm thinking like 5 to 7.
That's crazy.
I think it'd just be sick to have a big family.
Yeah, it
you know,
would.
because I realize, like, dude, like through the support system I have now through my friends, who I'm now considering my family, like you, other Ryan, Mondo,
Caroli, bro. We gotta
like
stick with it.
everyone in this house, I really feel like are like my brothers, like family.
Yeah,
You
man.
guys have my back more than like anybody that I've ever met. And I was talking to Ryan about this when we went on a
Dude,
walk.
you gotta fucking say Caroli.
I was talking to Crowley about this
I
when
already
we
love
went on a walk 2 days ago, and I was like, I believe a lot of people around me don't want to see me fail, but I don't think they care to see me be great. You know what I mean? They don't care for me to like reach my full potential. Like they like that I'm doing good things, but they don't want me to be great. And there's a select few people that you will meet in your entire life that want you to be great.
Yeah.
It's low. It's a handful, maybe.
It's like maybe
You're lucky.
maybe 4 people, honestly. In your entire lifespan, you'll meet 4 people that want you to be great. Just because I don't know, I feel like humans like instinctually are just jealous. And like you have to care about someone so much to like not have any sort of like jealous feeling about them. So like yeah, because of that, I feel like you only meet like about 4 people who really want you to be great. And it sounds pessimistic. It sounds like the world's dark, but like
It's not.
It's
I mean,
really
like,
not.
dude,
I don't
listen,
think
I see the best in everyone, and I want people to be successful. But it's hard for me to look at someone and be like, I want them to be more successful than me,
Exactly.
and reach their full potential, even if it's better than who I am. That's a hard fucking thing to overcome. Like humans are born with this ego for who knows why, but like that's how it is, dude. Like for me. There's some people that I look at and I'm like, I want them to do well, but like, fuck, if they were better than me, I might have a little bit of an issue with that.
Yeah.
But then there's some people where I'm just like, I don't care. I see them through. I love them so much. I want them to be better than me. I don't want them to reach their full potential no matter what the fuck that means.
Right.
And therefore, like, bro, there's some people in my life who I see the best in and I want the best for, but best interest, there's a smaller amount.
Like,
I can say that,
in the
bro.
car
I'm
the
not
other
trying to-
in the car the other day, we were talking about Connor like had it in, and he's like starting to grind on his fucking clothing brand that he's doing, and like I've never seen the kid like really work on anything in his life. Like he's just been like I don't know what to do, and now that he's like grinding on this, I'm like this kid has such a passion. Like he's onto something. Like he's an insane designer. He's putting his like creativity to use. You know what I mean? He's like finally found what he wants to do, and Grayson's
It's just like his natural born talent, like he's like fully utilizing and monetizing.
and he's been a friend of ours for so long, and Grayson's like, bro, I want him to like fucking make more money than us off of
just be
this. Like, I don't
huge.
care. I want it to be huge. Like this
It's a
kid
hard
deserves
pill
it.
to swallow though, because I'm like, fuck, another dude around in the circle who's gonna fucking guap me up. You know?
But
what I
yeah,
mean?
but like, dude, I really have his best interest at heart, and it's crazy that I was looking at my old phone because Ryan's phone broke, and I was like, dude, I have an
Bro,
old
you
phone.
gotta say Caroli.
Sorry,
you can't. No, listen to me. You can't fuck that up anymore.
Okay, sorry, buddy.
Every time we would do a big buzzer noise that just
Okay.
comes in.
So Caroli broke his phone because he jumped in the pool, like a celebratory little splash with his pants on, and his phone was in his pocket, and it got water damage. I was like, here, just use my old phone until you get a new one. And I was looking through the photos on my old phone, and there was photos of us and Ryan.
Dude,
like
enough! You're fucking stupid, bro.
It's hard.
How are you gonna be a podcast host if you can't get this right?
This is
no,
good
no,
practice.
Stop, Ethan. Look at me. It's easy.
okay, so I was like, okay.
God, I'm getting.
There's
tired.
photos of us and Caroli from like a
Yes.
couple years ago.
Nailed it.
And then there was photos of us and Max and Connor from a couple years ago, and I'm like, wait, these are my friends that have been around for a really long time. Like it put it into perspective. I'm like, okay, so like, and these are the people that I have like their best interests at heart, and we've come in and out of each other's lives, but there's an outside force pulling us all together.
Yeah.
And now it's like the people that we're vlogging with and hanging out with every day and all that stuff. So like everything just feels right. But back to
Damn, there's another person I know that's like that too.
That's crazy.
So we're back. So back to the walk that I went on with Crowley. Yeah, I was realizing the people who want me to be great,
Yeah.
and I forget what the fuck I was saying. What was I getting at first when I first started?
Well, I
Telling
mean,
this
you were
story?
saying there's only 4 people usually, and you were saying that like you're going through who it is. Not sure where that was going to go, but
Yeah, but anyway.
I think that's the end of this discussion. On
Yeah,
that.
but I know Crowley wants me to be great, and I know Ryan Abe wants me to be great.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And I know that the
dude,
people
I
around me
want
right
you
now
boys to be
want me
great.
to be great. And
Yeah.
dude, we're surrounded by a fucking gang right now who want us
It's
to
a
be
team,
fucking great,
dude.
dude. Our team is a team right
It's
now.
a team, bro. It's a team with and like the ego is just not. It's like
Yeah,
We're
there's
all
not-
working
doesn't
towards.
get
We're all,
involved.
we're all looking to get the dub for the team.
we got an ego for outside forces, but not for inside.
Oh, we definitely do for outside forces, but like, yeah, the inside is very good, and we're very. And I think it's good because like it's built naturally, like it's built like from the ground up. The team, it's not like it's been forced or anything,
dude,
and
it's
we've
sick.
gone through people.
It's the
and-
thing where it's the people that you've known forever and have constantly come in and out of their lives. Bro, I've known you for 6 years.
Yeah, it's
For
crazy.
2 years in between then,
Yeah, we didn't even talk really.
we didn't talk really. Then we came back and we're same page.
Yep.
Same thing with Caroli.
Yep.
Grew up together, stopped talking because of, private school. I moved to LA, all that shit. Came back into each other's lives. Fucking same exact page. Got even closer. Fell out again for some other shit. Came back in. Same. It's the same fucking pattern.
Yeah.
And that's when you know. That's when it's undeniable because that's not fucking us doing it. That's neither party doing it. It's some other shit on the outside, bro. It's an energy. It's God, whatever you want to say.
It is.
I say fucking God.
Yeah.
But sorry, I didn't mean to say the F word before
You're okay.
God.
You're good.
I love
Freaking.
God.
Yeah.
So
no.
okay, maybe we cut that for a second. I say God because that's what I believe in, but like
No, you could slip up. We don't cut stuff.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just keep
We're
it real.
good.
Okay, whatever.
So it's slip up.
No,
We know
you're right
not
though.
use
I mean,
guts
like
and everything.
you're right. Like that's. I agree with everything you just
You gotta
said.
let things happen naturally.
Yeah, no effing cuts.
Yeah, okay.
As I bleep myself.
No, but I mean,
We're not
like,
gonna be able to really
no.
cut. We're doing basically podcasts is becoming live when we do video.
I like that though. We should put pressure on ourselves
Bro,
a little bit. Let's
let's
do it.
do
Let's
it.
crush it. Yeah, screw it.
Mondo's gonna have a switcher, bro. The new. Okay, so we switched
Yeah,
studios.
explain.
Did we talk about that in the last podcast?
No.
Okay, so we
did
spent
not.
$40,000 to $60,000 on the last podcast studio. You know that?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had to entirely switch it to another room.
What made you do that?
Just the fact that the studio was too small.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, oh fuck, I did
Grayson,
it too.
you
Grayson.
son of a.
I'm a beeswax, bro. So Caroli had a shower because he's a house guest,
Yeah.
and
New roommate, really.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say just like
Yeah, Ryan,
chill
Ryan's
here,
in.
bro.
Ryan moved in. Crowley moved in. Fuck.
Caroli moved in. But he had to walk across the house like in a towel / naked, and like if there's other people over, we can't be
Yeah,
doing that shit.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we're making the guest room. The old podcast studio, the old guest room, the new podcast studio. It's a bigger room, looks way better. We already did the art installation in one day. We just sent it.
That's wild.
Mounted the shit in the ceiling. You saw it. Looks great.
Yeah.
It's way better vibes too. We're gonna have a whole security system in there. Shit's fucking impeccable.
Hell yeah.
It just worked out how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
So now
No
Crowley
rush.
will not have to walk naked across the house, even though I didn't mind it. Really, it was kind of fun and
Ryan's got
exhilarating.
Ryan's got a ripped,
He's got a-
shredded
ass. He's a nice
ass.
ass.
I didn't see his
Yeah.
ass, but he's got. Yeah.
He has a nice ass.
I'll presume.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's not really. So
It's hairless too, isn't it?
yeah, I don't know why your ass is
I
hairless.
have a
Bro, I have
hairless
hair-
ass too.
hairless ass?
Bro.
Yeah, completely. It's like I think the Irish thing in me. I don't know if
Bro,
it's,
I'm
I'm
Irish,
Irish.
and I have the hairiest ass I've ever seen.
yeah, but you have that Italian. I'm not
Yeah,
Italian.
I'm
I don't
more
know
Italian.
what is your mix?
Hungarian.
Hungarian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Those Hungarians with their hairless asses.
Bro,
Is that
what
big?
is
Bro,
it,
my
man?
ass hair gets tangled and stuff, and like sometimes if I wear
Does it
underwear,
actually?
starts, yeah,
No, yeah.
it starts hurting after a while. You know when you wear high socks, you have hairy legs.
Yes.
And then your hair starts to hurt.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
My ass hair starts to hurt because my underwear sometimes.
It's bad, bro. I hate it. And my cheeks aren't hairy, just the crack.
My cheeks are hairy.
Crevice.
No,
So
your
you got
cheeks are
hit
hairy.
hard.
I mean, they're no, my cheeks are hairy, but like, it's not
They're
like
hairier
wildebeest
than you
when I
think,
take
bro.
it down
You-
until you look in the center.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets real dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's dark, bro. It's some shit you can't even think of when you're fucking.
It's all good.
You know, it's a dark place.
We're giving back to our loved ones, and we try to do that as much as possible. For example, to reward Grayson for how hard he works, sometimes I'll buy him a gift to, just show him how much I appreciate him. And recently, I realized that one of my friends needed a new laptop to work because we try to have these Zoom meetings, and his shit was kind of busted. So I decided to surprise him by sending one to him in the mail. Something we also love doing is buying from small businesses in both LA and Jersey to support small businesses in our communities. We feel like that's important. In 2020, obviously our normal has been changed so much, but our drive to be there for our friends, family, and community is there more than ever. We're trying our best to always find new ways to continue supporting each other, but what we really need is an easy way to do that from afar. The solution? PayPal. With the PayPal app, sending and receiving money is faster and easier. You can stay connected with the people you love by quickly and securely sending money to friends and family just about anywhere in the world. Or start a money pool to split the bill, go in on a gift, or fundraise for a great cause. You can support the places and causes you care about most by making a touch-free QR code payment at your local restaurant or farmer's market. Or donate to a local nonprofit or support a cause from across the country. PayPal is making it easy to pay safely, quickly, and easily. Download the PayPal app today. Terms and conditions apply. Well, before I was trying to get at things happening naturally, like you can't force like relationships and stuff either.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes,
I mean, everyone's looking at me, obviously.
I've been looking at you the whole time.
So I haven't really explained to you.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, I definitely have had some personal issues. I think a lot of it is rooted at just losing my dad.
Right.
That's unexpected. Like lost my best friend, mentor, idol,
Family,
Everything.
member.
family
man,
member,
everything.
the heart of my family.
Legit.
So like when I lost my dad, I lost like a lot of my family.
Yeah.
And so there's been like this void, you know what I mean? And it's definitely very fucking existent.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to see because like the confusion that also like grieving comes along with. And I've been like using like connecting with girls as like a vice, like not sexually really at all, but emotionally. Like I've been trying to like just immediately putting all my eggs in one basket because I'm so set on the idea that I need to build a family. You know what I mean? And so I've been like in a really confused spot.
I mean, you think about it, like human beings, in order to create a family, like You want to get married to have kids so you can raise them together and give them a great life, just the way that my parents did with us.
Yeah.
And, you know, like Grayson knows that like he needs to find a wife if he wants to have kids. So he's like desperate to find a wife.
Yeah.
But like, you
and
have
I've
to
just
realize
been
that
rushing it, and it's not fair for either party. I mean, myself, but like especially the other person. You know what I mean?
I think in
and
this,
today I feel like shit. Like I feel like honestly I feel like shit because it was like I rush into things too fast. I know the person's really mature, so they're not distraught over it or anything like that. Obviously, it stings on both sides, but like it's something that we're able to get over. We called it off quick.
yeah, you guys
and,
were on
like,
the same page.
We're on the same page. I think it was forced.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously.
You know what I mean? I think, and there was both. We were both trying to fill a void at the same time, and like whatever. If it helped us in the long run, it did.
How do you learn?
It was a huge learning lesson. Like I learned more in that 1 5-day to 7-week relationship, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
than I could have.
7 week?
7 days. Sorry, 5 to 7 day.
Yeah, if it was 7 weeks, I probably would have fucking
Stop.
moved out.
Okay, so 5 to 7 day relationship. I learned more in that than I did in a long term, and like
Right.
That's what it's about, dude. Learning,
I think people
connecting,
can relate to
learning,
that.
all that shit, dude.
The void thing though, I've done it before too,
Yeah,
where
man.
you're kind of like you have a hole and you're just desperately trying to fill it up,
Bro, yeah.
and you're not really tending to it enough, and I think that's what happens. You know,
You have to accept the fact that it's just going to be that. And I think the only way, like, think of it like this. I make analogies just because sometimes they help me out.
That
Like,
definitely helps.
we're all analogy guys. I've noticed.
Dude, if
People
you're not
love
an
them.
analogy person, then how the fuck everyone is? How do you explain yourself? You have to
Not
make an
everyone
analogy.
is,
Bro,
though.
really randomly. So we're doing the basketball court in the backyard now.
Yeah.
We're filling up our pool, and I was talking to Ronnie, our contractor, and he was telling me that they need to do a compaction exam, like thing. So they have to have a guy come, and every single time, so they're gonna jackhammer the whole entire pool, and then they're gonna fill it up with soil and stuff.
Okay.
And every foot, a soil specialist has to examine it by sticking a thing down a foot to make sure it's 95% compact.
Okay.
Think of that pool as a void. When you put just things in it, say we put like a little bit of dirt in one area, a little bit of dirt in one area, the one area fills up with a couple rocks, and he's not checking every foot to make sure it's compact. That void, that hole is not getting filled. Yeah.
Or it's not going to be like stable.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because then when it's done being filled, you're going to step on it and it's going to slope. Ronnie said, like, we have to make sure it's 95% compact, because if it's not, we put a basketball court on top, you're going to put your foot through the basketball court in one part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about that. That's what your void is, bro. When you're done, you need to have a full basketball court that's solid. If not, dude, you're going to step through it.
And that's a sprained ankle, boy. Ain't nothing to play with.
Ain't nothing to play with. Yeah. No, I mean,
No, but for real.
You're
That's,
right.
I mean,
No,
it's,
you're
it's
right, you're
random
right.
that happened today, that I was talking to him about the void in our backyard.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
filling
you
that.
got to
and
pack it in, and it takes time.
yeah.
You need that.
It takes the extra effort.
You need
That's
that,
what it is.
You need that soils report,
The
boy.
soils report comes because it's extra effort. It's like the tedious step, but you need to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
and look, you're going to keep learning. You're going to learn at 21, 25,
man.
30, 40.
I
Like,
decided that the 20s are, and I've heard it from a mentor in my life who's in his 70s and a few others.
yeah.
And they said like 20s are the fucking, it's the age of learning. John Mayer, I think, called it the age of worry.
Yeah.
Like, it is, dude. All you do is worry and fucking stress and then you just learn. Like, you inevitably just get fucking these extreme life lessons that are gonna like build who you are for the rest of your life. I think, like, bro, that even talking to you, I know you just have that fucking 30 girth, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't panic, dude. It's crazy. I fucking admire you for that, and I need you in my life because of that. I panic with everything. I just got into a fucking relationship fucking week. I was trying to I was thinking about fucking the future too much.
Right.
I can't. It's so hard for me to stay in the moment with all this shit and everything that's happened to me. But it's the same for everyone in their 20s, and that's why they're the age of learning.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna open my mind and my heart to that. And tomorrow I'm getting a tattoo of a book, and it's gonna say the 20s on it, just so that I look at that tattoo and I'm like, I thought of it in the shower literally 30 minutes ago. So I look at that tattoo and I say, it's time to. I'm learning. Like, I need to be open to learning in this decade.
Yeah.
I don't know everything.
100%.
The minute you think you know everything is when you start to crumble. And I do it to myself all the time.
I really don't know anything. Like, I honestly confidently can say that I don't know anything.
I do know that this is one of our best podcast episodes we've
Yeah, this is
recorded.
fantastic. I mean,
But let's
going
keep
off of
going.
that though, like even just getting out of my 20s, what happens is you kind of don't even realize it, but you do eventually kind of go, I'm a lot calmer now, or I'm like a
Yeah.
lot more sure of my answers. I wasn't at 20. No way, dude.
Yeah, man.
So it just happens naturally, which is good. It's good to look forward to though, because the more you learn these things at 20, dude, at 25, you might be a lot more better off than you thought you were, you know? So it's crucial. It really
Yeah,
is.
I do believe that you can be more mature at a certain age than someone else, but dude, experience is everything. And I think that it's honestly just because certain things didn't happen in those years of your life for you to learn from. Like someone at 20 could be more mature than someone at 25 just because that person at 25 hasn't gone through what that 20-year-old has gone through.
But they will. Everyone goes through some shit.
But dude, just the amount that you can learn in a year, let alone like a month,
bro, a fucking
it's
5-day
insane.
period.
Insane.
I feel like I just went through fucking the college of life.
Right. It's crazy to think about that too.
In 5 days, bro. Dude, yesterday was the roughest day I've had in a long fucking time.
It was that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll explain it probably in the future when I'm like
Yeah.
fucking digest it a little bit more.
Like, dude, my girlfriend's 2 years older than me, and there's times where I'm freaking out about stupid shit, and she's just like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, I'm sorry. She's like, listen, don't say sorry. Like, I understand. Like, she's more calm than me.
Well, that's love
And
too, bro. Just 'cause you fucking
Yeah, but I think like,
you got a good girlfriend, bro.
yeah, I know. Thanks.
But no, even that 2 years can make a difference.
No,
though.
but that's
I
what I'm
mean, it
saying.
really
Like,
can.
you think about it, Gray. Like, think about like
Me in 2 years,
We just look.
I would just be like, you idiot.
If
If
we were
I know
recording-
that. Me 2 years ago, I'd be like, you idiot.
Exactly.
Back to my phone that I just gave to Crowley today. It was from 2018. I was looking through it, and Gray, you're like, dude, look how immature we were.
I know.
And I was like, that's 2 years ago. Think about 2
Bro, I looked
years.
I literally was like a fucking like I'm the senior and like looking at a freshman, and that's only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll
Right.
keep happening in a good way, though.
Think about
you
what
know?
2 years can do.
Wow.
No, you're right. I mean, even look at your life. You guys own a house now. Like, even 2 years ago, that wasn't
No,
happening. It's just
I wanted to live in a warehouse.
right. It's crazy.
Production studio.
It's crazy, but I think it's also exciting how much growth you can have. I do like looking back. That's like
Bro,
embarrassing.
we live,
but
dude, we live.
yeah.
Okay, listen. Like literally, you just said it. We lived in a warehouse with a foam pit and a trampoline, and now we live in a house, and I'm like redesigning the kitchen countertops.
progression, though, natural progression.
It's just like that weird, like you get that like weird maturity that just comes with life.
I think you also like
Not saying that if you design countertops you're mature. It's just like you care about.
I think you're pretty mature if you design countertops.
Thanks,
I'll go on
man.
record and say that.
like the like life is like a zoom lens, and it's all the way zoomed in the beginning, and it keeps zooming out, and like where the lens is getting wider because we're realizing that years are a little bit less significant than you once thought because you're living more of them.
Yeah.
So now that you have more under your belt, like people like 2 years ago, if someone were to be like I just like for example, like if someone told me the home renovations were gonna take 7 months 2 years ago, I'd be, oh my god, that's like I'm gonna have like facial hair by the time it's done. Like I'm gonna like what's gonna like 7 months? Like now I'm like 7 months. Like
Yeah.
that's like no time at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know it's not a race at this point.
Like I've only been with my girlfriend for 11 months. Like it feels
I
like
think
nothing.
at this point you could just say her name, bro.
I've been with Christine. Yeah, sorry. Whatever.
It's I know in the beginning
it's
a privacy
Caroli.
thing.
It's Caroli. Like, no, no.
I've been with Caroli for like 11.
You've been yeah.
Yeah, but I've been with Christina for 11 months, and it doesn't feel like anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How's it? Okay, what are you excited about the?
No, I mean it feels like a while. Like it feels like I've known her a lifetime.
Exactly,
That's the
yeah,
weird
yeah.
thing. Like
Right.
that's like I'm like, how have we only been together 11 months if I've like known you a lifetime? I feel like I grew up with her. I feel like I like did everything with her. She feels
Right.
like I'm just we're just as in sync as Grayson and I are. If not, no, way more honestly.
Yeah, the chemistry.
good.
Yeah,
Like, I'm like
exactly.
I'm like
Good, bro,
identical
even
to
as your
her.
twin,
It's crazy.
I fucking encourage that.
Being
Yeah.
an identical twin and then having a girlfriend who you feel even more identical to is crazy.
Yeah, that must be interesting.
It-
I
It's
felt
really
like that
interesting.
with a past relationship before too, and it's like it's weird, it's unsettling because it's my twin.
Yeah.
But like it's good, dude.
Nah, bro, I'm
you're
kind
not
of
gonna-
happy I'm not like you sometimes, man.
Bro, and I am too. Likewise.
This past week especially. Oh my god.
Hey, you will laugh at it.
Bro,
Already.
you
Nah,
gotta,
yeah,
you
you
gotta,
have to
you
laugh
gotta
at it.
celebrate the hardships though.
You gotta laugh at
Oh, yeah,
them,
you do. You
Gray.
have to laugh at it. You
Grayson,
have to.
Grayson, think about what you were doing.
Dude, shut
in
the fuck
fucking
up.
kitchen
God,
2 days
stop.
ago.
Bro, dude, listen.
Grayson.
It just some people aren't compatible, bro, and it doesn't mean that they're a bad
No,
person.
I'm not
No,
calling
absolutely
anyone a
not.
bad person.
No
I'm not
one's
even
a
calling
bad
you a bad
person.
person. I'm
Okay,
calling
good.
you a fucking idiot.
I rushed. It was my fault.
You have to admit that you're an idiot sometimes. Sometimes I'm
I
a
take
fucking
full ownership.
sometimes I'm a
It was
complete
my fault.
idiot.
It was my fault.
That's good though. Look, like Ethan said, dude, we all do stupid things
We
sometimes,
all do stupid
bro.
things.
It
but
just
Grayson,
happens, man.
The entirety of social media knew that you were doing a stupid thing.
Dude, stop.
They knew it was rushed. It's weird. Like they get a sense. You
No,
know what
they
I
do.
mean?
Yeah, they
People
do.
can just get a sense. Like, maybe this is not right for you.
Energy is easy to be read. It's
Yeah.
dude, energy. I've also come like realized lately that energy is so like,
It's key.
dude. It's like I don't know how to describe it.
You've been putting out desperate energy.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I definitely have.
I've been calling you desperate, and like you're like, no, I'm not desperate, but you now like you have.
I'm
yeah,
trying,
you are.
and right now I'm trying to slow down.
Yeah,
Like,
there you go.
I
But
really
dude,
am.
I mean, look, I relate to that in a sense because even being older and not like married, it's like you see people around you in love and with kids, and it's like you kind of want to force it because you're like, wow, why can't I do that? Is something broken with me? Am I? But what you realize is like Ethan said, sometimes, man, you just gotta let it happen, and it's gonna that foundation will build naturally. And it's so frustrating to hear that during it.
Time is artificial. It's like
Yeah.
it's a man-made concept, is what it is, and it just helps people be a little bit more scheduled. But your body and your mind and your heart and everything knows no time.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like when I was on my fucking stupid diet, like diets are just not sustainable. Like I thought like convincing myself that it was like a
For the rest of
lifetime
your
thing.
life,
Yeah, it's stupid. So like I would try to eat in certain windows to try to control myself from eating too much or whatever.
Yeah, at 9 a.m., 12.
Yeah,
like getting
but dude,
threes.
my body knows no time. Like sometimes I can eat a full meal and then be hungry 30 minutes later.
Yeah.
Because your body didn't, like when you were born, your body didn't know that there was going to be a man-made concept called time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like you're hungry when you're fucking hungry. Just like you like someone when you like someone.
Yeah,
And
there's
it doesn't
no
matter
reason.
what age you are. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter how long you've known them. It's like there's no such thing as time.
Yeah. It's
You
all
know?
feeling.
It's all about feeling.
Yesterday, I have a story that like I'm even gonna keep from you guys for a little bit
It's
because
fine.
Yeah, I want to know what
I'm
happened
not,
on the
I'm not
highway.
ready to say. I'm not ready to say. I'm not even ready to tell Ethan yet. But like,
Damn.
it was just like it was like heavy proof
Yeah.
that like we're not in control. You know,
Yeah.
and that we're assisted
In our lives.
in our lives. Yeah,
By an outside force.
yes.
We really are.
I believe that.
No,
It's ignorant to
no,
not.
No, this shit adds up too much. Like you guys, I gotta tell you,
It's
like, in the
ignorant
future.
to ignore signs sometimes.
100%. Especially when they're so
Dude,
constant.
it was,
So
no, it
apparently
wasn't.
you have to-
it
you have to- you have to
listen,
admit
listen,
when
it was.
when-
It wasn't a sign. It was just. It wasn't a sign, bro. Something held my fucking hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had stuff like that before where you feel things.
Yeah.
It's once again,
It wasn't.
sounds
A,
nuts,
it wasn't a
but
feeling, bro. It was
you-
factual proof, bro. I'm not kidding. It's like crazy, and I can't wait to tell you
No,
guys.
I'm excited.
I just gotta. It's gotta take a beat.
Are you gonna be able to tell us while we're recording, or is it like completely?
Yeah, no. While we're recording,
Sick.
I'll bring it up.
Hell yeah.
Cool. I
looking
look
forward
forward
to
to that. Moral of the story: it's okay. That's the moral of the story. Look, the fans.
Bro, yesterday I had the roughest day ever. Today I've grown so much, and like it's just how fast times.
You're
change.
Grayson Dolan again.
Yeah.
You were not Grayson Dolan in the morning, and then at night you were Grayson Dolan again. It's
crazy.
Ryan, when you watch this vlog
I'm excited.
tonight,
I'm ready for the
you
journey,
will see.
baby. I'm ready
You
for
will
it.
see. I'm so glad that we're recording everything. It's fucking because, dude, honestly. And now that Corolli's here, like we've realized that since we were little kids, we've never given a fuck about anything. This persona and stuff that I've been like holding on to because I feel like people like that version of
PG,
me.
like,
The
you know.
PG bullshit. Like
But that was my character. I didn't want to fucking because I knew younger people were watching me back in the day. But everyone's grown up with us now. We're all
Yeah,
fucking old.
Everybody's in college and,
Dude, we can say, dude, we've all seen everything that you could ever see.
Yep.
We know of it. We're not ignorant.
Yeah.
But when I was 14,
great, you gotta let me finish a point here and there.
sorry, or 16, I knew there was younger people watching me or people my age, and I didn't want their parents to come walk in and be like, "Who's this asshole cursing all this?" Like, and
No,
being a
it's-
bad example.
you're
I
being
was
a
trying to
good
set a good
person.
example. But now I'm at the age where
dude.
we,
You are who you
we're all
are.
we're all who we are now.
You are who you are, and you have to act the same way in front of anybody,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Authenticity
no matter what
is huge,
exactly.
man. People can see it.
Yeah, and that's how you attract people into your life who you actually want there.
Yeah.
You know.
You're right.
That's a great point.
So, yeah, I'm just glad that we're recording everything because I realized like Caroli and I and Gray were talking and like we don't give a fuck. We never have. We didn't care about what our teachers thought about us. We didn't care about what anyone thought about
you
us.
wouldn't
growing
have
up.
been on Vine and YouTube if you thought
If I cared,
Ryan wouldn't be
exactly.
one of the best wrestlers
Bro,
in the country if he cared about people.
Exactly. Like I went to go freshman for a day at a private school that I was applying to, and kids were like roasting me for being a Viner and shit. And I didn't give a fuck about what they thought. Why
Bro,
did
I
I
didn't care.
Why did I all of a sudden start caring? You know, I needed that support system around me to tell me like, yo, listen, we don't give a fuck. So now we're recording everything because like I feel my
I
best
don't
when
give
I'm
a
consciously
fuck,
when I'm like
bro.
consciously not giving a fuck and I'm like being proud of myself for not caring. Like that's when I feel my best. So, like the fact that I'm able to just put everything that happens in my life into a vlog, it makes me feel like I have nothing to hide from. Yeah. So I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna do it. Let's run it. So yeah, and it's comical, bro. Life is like if you fuck up, like you can laugh at it. That's the best way to get over things. If you keep sweeping something that you like messed up under a rug, like you're gonna build it up to like, you stigmatize things in your life.
100%.
The only reason why you feel shameful is because of stigma, and sometimes you create that on stigma in your head.
Yeah. It's really only in your head. I mean, honestly, it really is.
Bro, every human goes through the craziest shit. Every single soul on this planet goes through the craziest
And it's all
shit.
comparable, bro. Whether it's like even so even in the field of like an addiction,
Yeah.
like everyone has a different vice. Like everyone has a different way that they rebel.
Yep.
Like for some it's like through substances and and it's unfortunate, but it's just as unfortunate as the shit that I got into
Yeah.
back in the day, like sleeping with people and fucking not like caring about yourself and being a booty call and shit like
Right,
that. You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
Whatever it is, it allows you to grow, and like everyone has a different way of rebelling and a different vice and shit like that, and it's all kind of comparable.
Yep.
It's all things is wrong, but you're doing it because of some whatever reason.
Because you're numbing something out.
Yeah.
And like, I really believe that a support system, like Grayson, if I didn't have you, I wouldn't be sober. If I didn't have you, my morals would be completely different.
Yeah.
You keep my morals in check because I'm like, I need that support system to tell me I can do it.
Yeah.
Tell me I can get through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Caroli, like he went through the craziest shit. He was telling me about yesterday, and he's like, "Bro, if I had you in my life during this time, like I wouldn't have gone through it. I needed
Right.
someone to fucking check me.
Yeah.
I had enablers around me.
Yeah.
You know what I
Bro,
mean?
yeah.
Grayson has been the complete opposite of an enabler. We're so hard on each other, and like while it's our downfall, sometimes it's like the only reason why we've been able to hang on.
Yeah, you are, and that's why sometimes
We
I
have-
check up on you, like, are
like-
you guys okay?
like-
Is everything all right? Like,
Exactly. And you too, bro. You've been my support system. Like I literally, like, you're responsible for half of my fucking career at this point. Like I would have quit without
Yeah,
you.
bro, for real.
The damn group chat, bro. Like
Yeah.
I like that got me through so much in my life.
it's good to hear.
You told me that there's no quit in me,
Because I know there isn't though. That's the thing.
and it was hard for me to recognize.
I can see that stuff easily. I'm sure Caroli can as well. But you guys, I mean, it's just one of those things that we can see very visibly. Sometimes you doubt yourself, but
Yeah. You need-
I don't think you have many doubts right now. I feel real good about it actually.
Yeah,
So
I don't. I would say I don't, dude.
yeah,
Like, I mean, dude, social media popped the fuck off in my face yesterday, dude.
Yeah.
Like, the shit I was seeing yesterday was, like, of a nightmare that I couldn't even fucking imagine. Like,
a couple
like,
months ago.
more than, yeah, a couple months ago, if you told me I was going to be seeing that type shit on my timeline, all about me,
Yeah.
on Instagram, everything. I haven't picked up my phone. I'm not going till this next vlog comes out.
yeah,
Like, if you told me that was going to be on my phone, I would have been like, I'm fucking done. I'm quitting right now,
Right,
so
like
it doesn't
that's it.
happen. Bro, it happened yesterday, and I'm like, whatever, dude. It's personal growth.
yeah. Because it is though.
Yeah.
It is.
It's so and the world is so toxic with the social media stuff that like
Yeah.
people look like they have no problems at all when your life is 90% problems, 10% chill.
Of course.
Social media makes people's life look 100% chill. Like you need to show people that you have problems.
That's why we film so much now.
I love it. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the stupid shit that I've gotten into, the stupid shit that I will get into.
Because people deep down though that watch and listen, like they know, like everybody's done some things.
Yeah,
in a
social media
relationship.
plays it safe now.
They do, but people know.
People be tweeting shit for fucking favorites.
They do.
They'll play it safe. Like, oh,
I don't even want to go on Twitter anymore
like,
because I feel
dude,
like it's so
they'll like
fake.
fucking call someone an asshole for forgetting to wear a mask just because they know they're gonna get a fucking like.
Right.
Fuck that shit.
people-
Fuck that
yeah,
energy,
let
dude.
people make
just
mistakes.
be a normal human, dude. People fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it now, and that's why I wasn't bothered when people were at my fucking throat yesterday, because I'm like, whatever, I fucked up, and I'm a human, and I'm learning from it. I don't really care what you have to fucking say,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna come out a better person, and if you want to fucking shame me right now, go ahead. I'm not even gonna let it. I'm not even gonna fucking pay it any mind.
But the thing is though, you are learning from it, and I
Yeah.
think that's what even the fans and stuff they want. Kind of probably is like the maturity that you're showing them. Of
Yeah, okay.
guys, I get it. That was dumb.
Okay, fans and followers are different too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
Some
you.
people follow people for drama.
Yeah.
and that's the type of people I was seeing shit from.
Your core knows you, and they know
Yeah.
that you're a good person. They know that, 100%. So that's why I think when some of them say that, they really do just want you to, like, Greg, look at this.
Yeah.
You know, it happens.
Yeah, and I'm appreciative.
Yeah, but once again, I think growth is the moral of this whole podcast. I think it's just growth is so key.
I'm so excited to have Crowley as another co-host.
Me too. When you brought it up, I was because it's just nice to have another perspective.
I didn't know how you were gonna take it. I was like, hopefully Ryan's not butthurt. Like,
not at all,
bringing
bro.
Another
I mean,
Ryan.
Another Ryan. Ooh, shit.
I love roundtable discussion stuff too because it's like it gives me another perspective. Like Caroli now makes this even more fresh,
Yeah, you're right.
And to me, great. I think fresh is good. So
Yeah.
I love it.
No, for sure. Like Grayson and I have a group chat with Caroli that has gotten me through also a lot of tough times, just like the one that we have with you. Like
Lead it.
lately it's been an addiction to type in that group chat.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been like FaceTiming Christina and just like on pause the whole time. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like laughing my ass off at something they were saying. She's like, "Why are you laughing?" I'm like, "I'm sorry." Like,
great, though,
I
yeah.
can't get out of this group chat, and she's fully supportive of it. But I'm like, I'm just texting. I was just texting before Ryan got here. Curly got here. I was just texting him and Grayson all day in the group chat, and because we kept saying stuff, and it was like unlocking new things in my mind. Like I started like because the way he was texting me, I started texting him that way, and then I was like having these like unorganic thoughts that I haven't even processed yet, and then I read them back, and I'm like, holy shit, how did my brain just think of that? Like my brain was growing. Like I was like, it was like my brain was working out.
It's just broadening your perspective.
Yeah, and like that's
And you're
something
putting together things that you've been like you've experienced, and then you're just turning them into lessons.
And I admire the way that Crowley puts things into words. This man has a crazy vocabulary. This man has a crazy way of writing and speaking. It's like an art. Like that's his strong point. It's always been. I've been like, bro, how do you talk like that? Since like second grade, I'm like, how the fuck do you know what that word means?
Yeah, eloquent. Some people.
It's just like, and it's like he's not trying to be
Something like that,
flashy.
right?
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
He's not trying to be flashy and stuff. He just has a talent. He can put things into words better than like a lot of people can. And it resonates with me. Maybe not with like most people, but like the way that the Crowley can talk to me is like,
That's what matters, though. It's your podcast, you know.
Yeah, so I need it around because it's going to be sustainable because it's going to make every single recording like something that I'm looking forward to.
Love it. Like I said, I even, you know, like with the videos, like I enjoy going into it going, I don't know what they're doing. I'm excited to watch it. It's exciting to watch because it's good. It's been, I hope everyone at home can.
Our new process is amazing.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
And we're going to get even better. We're going to get even more tight with things.
We're going to get more better.
We're going to get even more better.
It's going to get way more gooder.
It's gonna get
Did I say betterer?
No.
I was going to say, oh man.
No, we do this thing with Mondo where like, dude, Mondo
He's the GOAT, by the way.
Dude, he's the funniest motherfucker I've ever met in my life.
He's a one-liner
Bro, I'm
king.
not kidding, bro. I'm not kidding. Mondo, bro, he pops down, he says shit during the day. Bro, I cry like 3 times a day now laughing
Just
because
he says something behind camera. Like at the perfect time, it gets quiet, and he just says the best thing possible.
He's the best.
It's a talent, bro. He's one of the
No, he's
funniest
great.
people
Even
I've
just
ever
watching
met.
the videos back, I'll be like, man, he's got that quick timing, which
He's
is
so
you can't
funny.
teach it. You either have it or you don't.
I love laughing.
Yeah, it's sweet.
I didn't laugh for a good 5 days when Grayson was like,
Going through it.
yeah, because he like the sense of humor is between you and the girl that you're trying to force a relationship with, like they just didn't align, you know. And like you guys can both admit that, like whatever. Sometimes it just is like that. So
Hey, man, like,
I felt like I couldn't make jokes anymore for 5 days. It was
Yeah.
awkward. It was awkward for me.
We were
to be
both
around.
trying to just be good to each other, and it just wasn't working. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you were being good, but you just weren't good for each other.
yeah,
Like you just weren't like compatible.
yeah. And that makes
It
us
happens,
chill.
dude.
It's
Everyone's
totally
been through
chill.
that.
If you haven't been through that, it's kind of a worry.
And dude, every single girl that I've ever dated has been the same fucking sign.
Really, like the birth thing around.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
That's all bullshit. We
I
talked
think it's
about
all bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not.
But
I'm
what
not-
is that,
I don't
though?
know much, but maybe it's not. Maybe that's a discussion we need
Maybe
to have
I
one
gotta
day.
switch up signs.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoa.
We got some good ones here today.
Whoa. Okay, I'm going to leave the last 2 shout-outs for Grayson because
There you go.
I already don't know how to pronounce them.
There you go, Greg. Get ready.
The first name is awesome, and I love the way like it rolls into the watch. You ready? Here's it. Ready? Summer Rose. Ends with an R, starts with an R.
It's nice.
Summer Rose. It's
pretty.
sick. That's Bailey X Dolan ZZ. Shout
Bailey,
out
by
to
the
you,
way,
Summer Rose.
most name ever, but Bailey. Okay,
for
Bailey and Grant.
for handles.
Both Bailey and
always the
Grant
middle
get the
name.
love so much. I don't know what. I mean, I say your middle names, but man, they love it.
It's like low key.
Yeah,
It's low key. You know
I
what
love
mean?
it. That's why I picked them. Like
Exclusive.
And Mia at Mabby. Wait.
took me a second.
Mab Mia B.
Mabby.
Mad Miab. MABMIAB. I don't know. Pronounce it how you want. Shout out to you, Mia. Thank you for listening to the podcast.
And also shout out to Nia. Wow, Mia and Nia. Shout out to Nia at Astro Dolan's. Thank you for listening to the podcast. And Yuri Bet. Shout out to you
Wow.
at Yuri Bet 15.
Yuri Bet. What if it's French? It's like Yuri Bay.
I think it's Yuri Bet. That's what I thought.
Yuri Bay. Oh, sorry.
Yuri Bet.
Yuri.
Yuri Bay.
Shout out
Yuri
to-
Bay. That's probably
Okay,
what
well,
it
shout out
is.
to all of you. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast and rating it 5 stars. If you guys want to be shouted out on the next episode, tweet this link with the hashtag Deeper with the Dolan Twins. Let us know how you like the podcast by rating it 5 stars.
Yeah, I just want to update you guys. Yes. So the podcast studio right now, being fully transparent, like they said 2 weeks for the whole build out of everything that's going on. And then for us to get our shit together and figure out how to like record it and how to edit it and get a team built around to produce these podcasts, probably like 3 weeks out. I know we keep
It'll happen.
saying things, but I think 3 weeks is a generous amount of time to give us to pump out a podcast episode.
I think people
on video.
understand too. It's a little bit of a process. We don't want to rush.
I just want
it
it to be. I just want it to be great, and it's going to be with these 2 co-hosts. It's going to be a full-on show.
Yep.
Like this is like a cast. You know
It's
what I mean?
exciting.
We have each other to bounce off, and
Podcast.
wow,
Exactly. Nice.
we got a cast for the podcast.
We do.
Good cast for the pod.
Heck
right.
yeah. Good stuff.
We'll talk to you guys next week, and Grayson, maybe he will be in a relationship again. I don't know.
Whoa, look at that.
Bro,
Now he's
dude,
gonna pump the brakes.
knowing me, fuck.
Well, hey, stay
Love
tuned.
you guys.
Love you
Thanks.
guys.
See you next week. Peace.